Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to League of Legends Shoutcast here today on the EU server. EU West to be exact. We got a whole bunch of people here from the chat, and they're like, hey, let's do a 3 versus 3. We're like, okay, sure. I think we could do that. So we're gonna. And it's gonna be good. So yeah, we're here at Twisted Treeline on the EU West server on the beautiful day of November 21st, 2011, 5:40 p.m. here. It's like midnight over there. But I don't know why, but it's blind peg on Twisted Treeline. Couldn't get the remaining 4 people, so it is going to be a 3 versus 3 on the blue time. Does look like maybe a Maokai Gangplank Ezreal combo. We have a lock-in here for Morgana. We got a Talon and Singed. Very interesting mix. Although it is very heavy on the AD here for blue. We do got pretty heavy AP here on purple. Because Singed and Morgana. But let's see what Graves wants to do. Maybe he's going to be taking that. We already now got the locks in. Pibster and Kritoris. We'd have to make sure I don't mispronounce that one. Kritoris not exactly confident in his teammates, but you know, we'll have to see what happens. So Noximus Pibster Kritoris versus Uniform 764, Screaming Evil, and M2S Sap. Pretty sure I've had Screaming Evil on Summoner Support before he mispronounced it. Pretty sure he's been on Summoner Support, and if I recall, he was Morgana. But either way, Sap is, I believe, some kind of wizard from Twitter. Uniform 764, not too sure who he is. Screaming Evil, I believe, is Goromov. Could be wrong. Uniform 764 actually follows me on Justin TV. So, not too sure who on the left, but those are the guys on the right. Looks like Ghost and Flash for purple team on Singed, Ignite and Flash, and then Flash Exhaust. We got kind of everything going there. Ghost on a Singed, very useful there, just so you can get away using your poison, or you can just catch up to people, flip them over into that poison, stay ahead of them. It's good times. We got Cleanse coming out from Maokai, and it does look like an Ignite Flash and Exhaust Flash combo after that. And that's what they're going to be running. So 3 versus 3, we're going to wait for the delay to tick down here. How are you guys doing on this Monday night? It's been quite the Monday. Been doing some Dota 2 stuff all day. Finally got that YouTube video down and ready to go. It should be rendered and almost published on YouTube. So you're interested in Dota 2, go check out that video and learn a little bit about the differences between League of Legends, Heroes of New Earth, and Dota 2. Beta's pretty polished, I'll give it that. But hey, look at this. Open beta spec client now in League of Legends. We're getting pretty close to that polished state ourselves. We did just have MLG happen this weekend as well. And we had some good stuff going down on the weekend. Team solo mid just on fire. The only people that actually could take them out was EG, and unfortunately didn't in the finals. Am I gonna cast any more tournaments? Yeah, I probably will. Just we don't have any tournaments set up right now. Talking to a few smaller crowd, and hopefully we'll be able to get those rolling in the near future. You done now? Giving you a headache? You sure I'm not giving you a headache? Well, that's it for Assassin's Creed for Vanessa. Well, she got pretty far. Taking out guards, lighting things on fire. It's good times. Burn, baby, burn, she says. Now we got 30 seconds to go until we get this rolling, but Maokai definitely could have went jungle, but I highly suspect we're going to have Ezreal just hanging out in that top lane. Gray and Morgana will be in the top lane as well. Now, Ezreal versus Morgana, it's a very difficult lane for Ezreal because the skill shots do not go through the creeps. However, Morgana's Tormented Soil definitely will. Makes it a little bit hard. I have been able to out-creep some Morganas, but they weren't very good. So, not too sure what to expect here. But we're going to get this rolling. Dat Creed, yeah, exactly. And just for good measure, I'm going to put up my overlay. Yeah. Get that overlay up. So here we go, guys. Singed, Grievous, Morgana, and Maokai, Gangplank, Ezreal. Ezreal definitely could go AP to try to even it out, otherwise Maokai is going to be hitting pretty hard with his auto attacks, and Gangplank, of course, with the attack damage. You typically do see attack damage Ezreal, so all we got to do is build up a little bit of armor here for Singed, Graves, Morgana. They should be able to repel the enemies without too much hassle. Now, Graves is the only AD on purple. We do got the two AP powerhouses of Singed and Morgana on, flanking him left and right. Summoning now done. At least nobody here is running on a hamster. That's good. We're just waiting. We don't have any suppressions here, which is good. So Maokai's cleanse should be able to do him good work. I don't know. The only thing he can really cleanse, I guess, is Morgana. Her ultimate. Maybe not even her ultimate. At least the Dark Binding he'll be able to cleanse. Oh yeah, that's right. Overlay is not gonna do good here. Because it's spectator mode. Arg. That is the HUD scale at that? I don't believe you. But here we go. 3 versus 3. It looks like we are going to be gathering here for a level 1 fight.
Welcome to the Twisted Treeline.
In honor of FCJ, I'm going to play Ezreal. Oh, thanks. Level 1 fight. Yeah, this is very old school style here. You get everyone rushes to this bush to try to do some poke damage. Does not look like that's actually going to bite here. Morgana and Graves going by themselves. It's going to be Singed up top. That's interesting. I would have really put Morgana up top as well. Not too sure who wants to be running top here, because all three of them taking the boots and potion aspect. Although we do got a Dorn's Ring here on Morgana, so she's fairly confident that she can get away without landing a lot of poke on top of herself. Otherwise, yeah, the movement speed bonus is very good for the AD champions, because you want to get in range for those auto attacks. I linked the stream to a girl. Well, you're not getting laid then. So you guys got predictions? Let me know, because the minions are about to spawn here. And get yourself a nice betting pool for who's going to win. Who do you think's going to win, guys? Come on. Let me know. You can let me know by this chat. Yeah, the overlay does not work on spec mode. I am sorry. But I'll figure out what I want to do for the spec client overlay. It's definitely a very different beast. I should probably make one of my own. Could probably make it tonight. Level 1 poke going out. We still have all 3 characters down here. The exhaust going out, the ignite as well. Binding. Oh, that should be enough. Bam! Noximus picking up first blood. No clairvoyance. I mean, Singed should have easily been able to tell up here. Hey, there's no one up here, guys. That means all 3 of them should have been down south. But it looks like the first kill will go down onto that Morgana. It is going to be Ezreal up top by himself. Ezreal versus Singed, though. I don't know. We got a lot of poke available for Ezreal. But again, there are skill shots that as long as you stand behind creeps, you're not going to get hit by him. That's exactly the reason why it's a little hard time there getting Ezreal solo, especially against people that can just clear creep waves like Morgana and Graves. But hey, we're up 1 kill to none. Good times. We're throwing out a little bit of spam. You don't want to really overspam those saplings here, Maokai, because you don't have any kind of mana regeneration. Might need them a little bit later. In terms of creep kills right now, 5 for Graves. Nobody's really focusing too much on the creeps. I think there's still a little razzled here on Morgana after that kill. Now, when there's no creeps right here like this, I mean, we got them in full retreat. Full creep aggro on top of them. A Dark Binding would have went a long way there had it actually landed on top of Gangplank. Gangplank into a Dark Binding into some Graves harass would probably just kill him. I mean, we only got 600 hit points, 23 armor, so we're not stacking any kind of armors here. Oh, you can actually turn this stuff on and off. Oh, I can turn chat on. Why don't they do that in tournaments then? Freak would always just move it. Like, why don't you just toggle it off then? And there's that board that he would play around with at MOG. Either way, we're just in the creep phase at this point. Getting that poison rolling. Singed, yeah, should be skyrocketing his creeps. He was up to 11. Ezreal at 7, now 8. Ezreal at 62 damage with only boots. So Ezreal, yeah, it doesn't give me a plus, but that's pretty low on the damage scale. What's he actually running? 21 armor pen with 10%, 10%, so... And 10% cooldown reduction to boot. So it sounds like he's pretty heavy in that offensive mastery tree, the newly designed mastery trees to boot. With 21 armor pen, that's quite a bit of armor pen. So that's where instead of attack damage runes, he went with the armor pen. Should help out his Q very nicely, and he'll be okay up there. 12 creep kills here for Gangplank, 13 for Graves. Looks like maybe a support Morgana role. She's not really landing any of these creep kills. No tormented soils kind of coming out either. So this is the problem. Yeah, big poke coming out onto Singed, but Singed is quite the regen beast. He's kind of hard to keep down, and we're just losing mana repeatedly for Kritoris. So he might be able to have like the superior poke, but after a while, it's just not worth poking anymore. Because Singed is so hard to get out of town. Like, he's very gankable, but this isn't a 5s, guys. This is 3s. And we can easily tell when somebody's not there. There's only 2 lanes to pay attention to. Nobody's jungling. So you've kind of eventually figured out a point where it's just, there's no point in kind of harassing Singed, especially if he's smart, he can just stay behind minions. Although if he walks in straight lines, it's a good way to get hit. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go back to town. So it was Crit. Crit's kind of running low on mana. Now see, the problem with like leaving all that mana out, because this Arcane Shift is 90 mana, that's quite a bit. So if he gets ganked, you need to rely on your escape mechanism to try to, get out. And when you just spam yourself to death with no mana left and then a gank occurs, you're like, screw me. You just can't get out of that. First items coming out looks like cooldown boots with a sight ward for Ezreal. Still no indication if he's going to go AD or AP, although with 21 armor penetration, it's a pretty good indication that he wants to run a lot of attack damage. Morgana going back to town as well, picking herself up a ward, and we almost got that catalyst now ready to go for Singed. Singed really wanted his hit points back. But yeah, 25% cooldown reduction now with Kritoris. He's going to be able to, just spam away, but he doesn't have the mana regen. Like, already, he just came back to lane. Already that mana regen not super good. We got a ward here. Morgana still has hers ready to go, but that's just for any kind of incoming ganks, so that you do not, get caught by those. A lot of spam going down, but again, the skill shots are minion dependent. Just hide behind a minion. You guys are set. And we do see some Tormented Soil finally coming out. We know how. What are we running here with Morgana? Absolutely nothing. Although she has 10% spell vamp. Well, duh. Her passive is good like that. Now with this ward here, we would have seen Uniform coming down, but why are we still forward? No, you saw him come down. Why are we still forward? Going for the Gangplank. Oh, the binding into the flip. Oh, what was that? Mistimed. Graves using his Q, or his W. No, that's his Q. Buckshot is his Q. I keep forgetting that's his passive, yeah. He uses his Q as Gangplank actually gets flipped, so totally negated the damage. That was pretty funny. Either way, that's a nice revenge kill. 1-1 now. The gold advantage kind of going to the last hitters. 36-29-10 compared to 4-18-22. A little bit harassed. A nice love tap coming out from Maokai, but we don't have any kind of mana now to, back it up. That's the problem with cooldown, but it's like back in my World of Warcraft days. I used to run a Holy Paladin, and there was always the debate. Mana regen versus, like, cooldown. Like, I'm just gonna go with cooldown. I can't even remember the term. My god, it's been for so long. Either way, the mana regeneration, of course, gives you longevity, but the cooldowns means you can spam it faster, which means you're gonna run out of mana. So what do? You gotta find a nice balance of both. And Ezreal should... Bro, he needs to find some kind of balance. He needs to get some kind of mana item if he wants to keep up this level of harass. Great Dark Binding! That's going to be a lot of damage here on the Graves. The AD harass coming from Screaming Evil. Yeah, don't tower dive. Yeah, don't tower dive. You don't want to do that. Gangplank going with this Vampiric Scepter first, so maybe a Wriggles first, or maybe a Bloodthirster. Not too sure what else he could actually run with it, but very curious first item. Typically you want to get that damage so you can do the last hitting. a little bit easier. He's up to 25 creep kills for 26, but they're kind of losing the war up against this top Singe. And Singe now with that Catalyst, 45 magic armor, 61 armor to boot. He's doing pretty good. And that's exactly why you want to keep that mana for Arcane Shift. Just jump out of those sticky situations. We got ourselves a Dorn's Blade now, and that's going to put us at 6% lifesteal. So we are running the 3% lifesteal mastery. Not a bad idea. Mercury Treads here for Maokai, but he's only at 4 creep kills. And yeah, check out his money. 1,600 money. Kind of low, to be honest. Kind of low. This could be bad. If Uniform was paying attention. Oh, what was that flip? Terrible flip. That was just bloody rude. Could have been a lot more damage than it was, but he's just going to let the poison tick out. Unfortunately, Ezreal's not chasing him. He will pick up the creep kills, however. That's the good news. Uniform at 0-0-1, but with a lot of creep kills, is currently leading the game in gold. We don't have any kind of gold for 10 items yet. The Graves does have the Berserker's Graves. Here goes the ultimate from Gangplank, trying to land some big damage here to Morgana. Morgana with the spell immunity. Oh, the Dark Binding landing perfectly on top of our Gangplank. But we don't get the mana. We don't have the mana to chase. We got the flash, though. So a good quick draw there. Yeah, good quick draw there from our Graves, landing a good kill on to Gangplank. Bam! So close. 88 hit points. God, I look bro. Yeah, good times. 84 attack damage now. Oh, StarCraft 1 music. Brilliant. True Shot Barrage, yeah, only at 13. Because that's probably what the plus is at this point. Plus 10 and plus 3 from Masteries, yep. So yeah, our True Shot Barrage has, the bonus damage, 100% scaling. And unfortunately it does magic damage. So that's where the armor penetration doesn't come in very useful there. And I've actually now swapped over all my runes for Ezreal. He's running 21 armor pen, but like close to 0 attack damage. I've actually swapped it over now. So I'm pure attack damage with Ezreal because it scales much better for, this Mystic Shot is a 100% total scale. Yes, the armor penetration is very useful for it, but the True Shot Barrage also scales physical damage, and if you have a lot more plus on it, it's actually going to do a lot more damage later on. So I've actually now abandoned the armor penetration for now. It seems to be working out decent for me, but yeah, the problem with that, however, is late game, you kind of need to get yourself that last whisper. Sanity Potion now popped here for Singe. He's kind of going overdrive mode, looking for the kill on the Kritoris. He is going to flash with the ult, but it's not going to be enough. Just barely not enough, but that's the power of Singe and Insanity Potion. Now we're taking some creep damage. We have no escape mechanism, so we do have an Arcane Shift ready to go. But no kill. It's all good. That's Singed, man. That's Singed. That's exactly right. That's Singed. Morgana now with a Blasting Wand, still only the tier 1 boots. And we got a nice BF sword here from Graves. 56 creep kills. Compared to these guys, 35-33. Yeah. Auto-attacking creeps, not the best unless you're going to get those last hits, boys. Pro tip for you guys in the future. Now with a Blasting Wand and a Sapphire Crystal, still only the boots of speed. Not exactly sure what Morgana wants to run, but typically you want to see that hat first. And we're at 12 minutes in. Well, 13 minutes in. 3 kills on the board. A Phage would actually work out very nice. Typically, you do like to go for that Triforce. At least I love to get the Triforce on Ezreal because the Phage and the Sheen procs, very useful, for chasing down peeps. We're gonna pick up red buff here with Graves. Oh, this is not good. Face checking the bush. Oh, so much damage landing on top of this Gangplank. He is gonna use the flash. Come on, Graves, use your ultimate, dude. No ultimate going down. Oh, Gangplank coming back into the mix. There's the ultimate. Oh, the Ezreal ult. And wow, we just barely missed that binding down there. But hello, Singed. Singed with poison. And that's going to go over really well. Nice double cap for him. Ezreal going to come in here trying to pick up the reverse, but there's a lot of creeps. That's going to be an ace. That was a brilliant Ezreal ult, however. Fortunately, it landed on the black shielded Morgana, so it did virtually no damage. Creep saved. Yep, I panicked. Yeah, you don't want to jump into a creep wave. I mean, that aggro, man, you're not exactly built tanky. You're kind of frail. It's gonna be our first turret of the game. Now we're up 4k gold in total. Ezreal trying to go for those last hits, but unfortunately just not landing them. Whereas, look at this, Graves 63, Singed 76. This actually might be a straight 15-minute surrender. Whoever recorded this song for Rainwave has a lot of pauses in it, and I do not like. Where was that W going? Kritoris. That's kind of funny. Landing a lot of skill shots here. Gangplank maybe coming up. Gangplank with the Vampire, Cloak, and Pickaxe. So he wants for that Infinity Edge first. Fortunately, oh, Singe maybe getting a little bit too close. Maokai, are you going to flash over the wall for him? Oh, the ultimate not going to land. Instead, we're going to... Oh, no, there we go. Maokai coming in for the kill. That will finally be a kill onto that Singe. Singe is using the flash at the last second, but the W from Ezreal able to pick it up. Essence Flux. 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 Yeah, Pip's just going to get out of that. So 2-5 now, but hello, Morgana. Oh, the binding just barely missing Kritoris, but Maokai is actually looking pretty decently tanky here. He has those Mercury treads, and he almost has... Ah, the ultimate's going to be enough. He almost has that Catalyst, but it wouldn't have mattered right there. The Graves ult is just ridiculous damage. That's 330 damage right there. Plus the collateral damage behind it. There's no exaggeration, guys. The farm is strong in this one. Yeah, 303 for Graves. He's part of all 6 kills. And his actually going for a cleaver first. It's the only reason I can think he got a dagger instead of finishing off the Bloodthirster. Yeah, Graves, no doubt, the strongest AD carry in the game at this point. Ezreal, I still don't know why you have a Sapphire Crystal. He should have definitely went Amplifying first, because he wants to get that Sheen. His farm just not doing the best. I mean, I know Sapphire and Amplifying turn into a Sheen, but I don't know why you would go Sapphire first. Like, you have all of your skills up scale with magic damage. You want that extra burst? Go Amplifying first. Hey, that was pretty good. That's the rhyme. Very nicely. Did that miss? Did that ult miss? Did Ezreal just miss a point-blank ultimate? I don't know, but we got the black shield coming off. We got the flash coming out here. Oh, the Ezreal, the Morgana ultimate not exactly going to work, but this is going to be one dead Ez. And hello, Pipster. That's another ace. Triple kill for Screaming Evil. 603 now. Has 5,800 to his name, including 1,800 on him at this point. Just going to push down this tower, this next tower. Ah, good old Miriam music. We got that Sheen now for Ezreal. He was able to pick up the kill on Morgana. So that's going to be good, but too little too late, I think. Too little too late. Screaming Evil is just kind of snowballing pretty hard at this point. Oh, we're going Catalyst, blasting one for the Rod of Ages, just like Singed, already finished up his. They're a little late though, 17 minutes in. Still no Rod of Ages. This game's going to be over within 4. Definitely would have went Rabadon's first, I think. And this is why Ezreal's really hard to put in a solo lane. Especially against AP champions that can just clear these creeps. Look at this poison. It's just going to clear all the creeps. So much gold right there for Singed. Concentrated ganks might be the way to go here. We still got a dragon we can take out. Lots of buffs up here that we can use to our advantage. Right now it is centered on red. We're just going to totally ignore it. We're going to come behind Graves. Graves with the Bloodthirster and Zeal. So very interesting how he didn't finish off that Bloodthirster first instead of with the dagger for the Zeal. But hey, 1-on-3. He thinks he can do it. I don't think he can. Although Ezreal missing his ultimate means he will. Gangplank wasting his too. I don't understand. Now's the time to run, boys. Now's the time to run. You blew everything trying to get Screaming Evil, and you couldn't. Here goes that Ghost. Singe looking for the kill. Is going to land it on top of Kritoris, but no, we're going to flip over Pipstar. Pipstar ate some oranges and was K. Good stun here from Noximus with the ultimate, reducing all the damage done. No, what are you doing, Kritoris? Where are you going? He's going to try for the kill onto Screaming Evil, but instead it is going to be a death upon Gangplank. Noxius is going to be joining him, and Singe does not care whatsoever about this tower. And that's going to be another ace. 3 for 0 ace, 12-3, 7k gold difference at this point. It's looking pretty over, guys. It's looking pretty over. Let the soothing sounds of underwater Mario level wait for our friends to respawn. +1 oranges, yeah. Orange is unfortunately just not able to deliver the effect that he wants. So guys, just as a heads up here, I'm going to do a little tweet after this game. I'm going to be on the Slasher show for the MLG show, and we're going to do a little bit of a recap here of the League of Legends weekend from MLG. So that will be pretty much straight after this over on the MLG channel. So go tell all your friends, guys. The hat is coming back. It's going to be with Slasher, because they didn't invite me to MLG, those jerks. Oh well. Graves Sparman is way up there. Almost has that Phantom? Yeah, Phantom Dancer. What is Morgana doing? Morgana sold her Catalyst for a needlessly large rod. So she is going to go for the hat. But the hat is going to come out ridiculously late. Now, don't stand inside of that. 3-on-1, she is going to go down. Singe, however, should be able to pick up like their 3rd or 4th ace. Third ace? 4th ace? It's gonna happen. You can't outrun Singe. Singe with Ghost and Insanity Potion is like Rammus with Powerball and Ghost and 5 Phantom Dancers. You just don't get away. Chain Vest, Negatron with another Catalyst. We still got this, yeah, for sure. No, you don't. 15-4 with 9,000 gold difference. 806 on that Graves, guys. Oh, good game, well played. That's going to be it right there. Scream Evil jumped on. Just attack the Nexus. Again, Ezreal just not. Oh. He died before the Nexus went down. That means he has a death on his record. Ezreal, man, you gotta learn those ults a little bit better, dude. I think he missed like 90% of them. And that's how you do 3v3. Yeah, 3-minute delay. Yeah, 3 30s and 3 non-30s. Whatever. It's all good. Alright, good game, well played. EU West. We're gonna have to set up some more of these games a little later on down the line. So guys, that's been it. Shoutcasting is now done. I'm gonna go coordinate with Slasher and be on the F Slasher show. We're gonna talk some League of Legends there from MLG. So, and my wife brings me a hot chocolate because she's so nice. Alright guys, that's it. Good luck, have fun, and probably do some more casting a little later.